That's good. Hot sauce. An undubbed version of this game. You're looking at it, man. Any of the times that I've had to redo a cutscene, I've just skipped through it and like basically skim read their lines. Which is, oh boy. There's 20 hours of me doing this. Well, give or take. There's about like, I want to say 6 hours of me breaking. Having a break. It's now a break and like a longer break. Could be to sleep and function as a human being.
For 500 years, there was war among the races, a seemingly never-ending conflict. Then finally, an era of peace and prosperity that has lasted 100 years. But now a darkness has awoken and threatens the universe.
Are we gonna get to the intro? Yes! Lost again in its lonely world. We'll live like it on the same ship. It's yes. We're letting it play out. I know this happens at the beginning of the game. It's like the intro, like, demo reel thing. But I'm watching the whole thing. This is my reward. Oh, the little guitar lick at the end. Yeah, it definitely sounds like it's not a native speaker singing. Just on the inflection of like Starship Earth.
Before you go, Doc said to give you this.
Thank you.
Oh, picking up right after.
Maya, are you sure you're okay going alone? Want me to go with you?
Ethan, this is my problem. This has nothing to do with the Guardians. You already have your work cut out for you, helping the professor.
Maya.
Bye for now, Ethan. Please take care of him.
I think there's a similar thing in I think it's Zone of the Enders, where like Kiss Me Sunlights and the intro, the Japanese version of Kiss Me Sunlights is the intro reversed, or the intro is Kiss Me Sunlight in reverse. But it's the Japanese version. Testing. There are still no... What is his voice? Testing. There are still no leads to the location of the New Day's confinement system. I guess the Guardian's intelligence section is working on it. I should probably go back to my room now. From a different planet. Imagine the day. Imagine the day. Just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna pop to Jupiter for some milk. Oh, this is the wrong counter. We want the orange one. Actually, do we? Do we want to check some stuff? What was that? What's Claymore? Oh, Claymore is also Yomei. Okay. And that's Yomei. Let's bring back some nostalgia for you. It's crazy. This is what New Days looks like. In its full glory. I know in the PSP versions it didn't have these walkable bits. Could you imagine this being online? You don't even need to. You don't even need to imagine. You can play Clementine. I'm sure you can access these places. And if you can't access these places, then there's probably other places you can access, I'm sure. It's just it's pretty. It's pretty. Like, for all of the graphical enhancements over the years, some games just haven't really utilized the graphical enhancements. They haven't, like, done what this game does, where it just puts a pretty picture. Puts a pretty picture somewhere.
Welcome, welcome. Can I help you?
That might be good. I'm just thinking about the enemies we faced.
Can I help you?
It might be worth having... What is it? Is there like a... No. Grav, but nothing else. Yeah. Okay.
Please come again.
Do we even have any grinders? No, we don't. And that's still on my palette. God. Exactly. Like, some games don't try this hard. Because, like, I was in the, like, Guardians station. Oh, wait, I unlinked the photo on that. I didn't undo the palette. There we go. Yeah, I was in the Guardians colony station, and I was just like, oh, where is the linear line? And I could read the signs that pointed to the linear line.
Hey there.
Like, it's nuts. The amount of care to attention and detail
Welcome, welcome. Please
that
come
goes
again.
into, like, the design of the places. But then, almost like, and like on the other hand, I do find myself going around and round in circles when we get into those, like, seed buildings or, like, relics, where it's just kind of like we go round and round in circles a lot. I get really confused. There's, like, teleport pads and stuff. Kind of the same in the New Days bit as well, but I guess that's kind of intentional because it is like a big forest.
Thank you.
And truth be told, I'm not very good at directions, so that's probably why I missed the upgrade terminal. Alright. No chance of failure. Excellent. Upgrade me. Nice. Okay. We don't really want to use that on Breakgold. No chance of failure. Let's go for it. You said no? No chance? Okay, good. That's a pretty good attack. Let's see what else this guy has to sell. He seems to be able to sell me some straight up better. Knuckles? No. No Knuckles. That sucks. I really like the Knuckles. I don't know why, I just really like them. Second Ozashi is still here.
Thanks.
So that unequip Second Ozashi. So that we can upgrade it. Second Ozashi. There we go. Hey. Yeah, maybe a couple more upgrades. You know, it's interesting the amount of like signs in at least the Guardians font that you can actually read. It's crazy. And for so for the other gate, you can tell it says Motu, but it's in a different kind of script. But in for the New Days gate, it's in Japanese. Crazy. I don't know if it actually says New Days in Japanese, but like phonetically. But no, we don't want 3 of them. That might be a little too many. 2 will do, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. I like how it kicks me out every time it's like, oh. Success very high. What do you reckon? Do we chance it? It's my best claw, my best dagger. It's funny because I think of that as a claw, because it looks like a crab claw, but it's not. It's a dagger. Do. Alright. Purple hair, that is the first time that that has worked. I believe the entire stream. The entire 28 hours I've been doing this. That is the first time it hasn't broken on me when it's had a very high chance of success. Yeah, I also had, when I unlocked the synthesis, I was like, oh cool, I can make the Knuckles, I can make the Good Runner. And, yeah, I put all the elements in, it was like 81% chance success. Oh, that's the wrong place. And then I like put it to do it. Took it out of the synthesis thing, and it was a cupcake. I was like, what? Why? Why did it... How did you turn the materials necessary to make gauntlets into a cake? How? Why? Oh, those are too short. Don't like those. Nope. Don't like the New Days fashion. Motube and the Guardians ones, fine. But New Days fashion, not great. Not great. Too short. Although that being said, I think the PSP one has some interesting ones for New Days that are like trousers. I always like trousers on my guys in Phantasy Star, I don't know why. I get like calf envy or something. Where are we to go? Oh, we need to go back to our room, don't we? I'm just gonna pop back. Pop back to my room from a different planet. I don't know how privileged you are. Don't know what those are for. Sitting on when you're in the multiplayer, I guess. Okay. Do you want to go shop? Now time to do it with our GRM stuff. Oh, I'm on the wrong floor. B is the one above. A is the one below. Actually something I spent a lot of time on, but I don't remember shit of what I ended up wearing. Yeah, I like, for the PSP one, I always like really invested time into the fashion side of it. And then the weapons side of it, I was just like, whatever I can get Kubira Custom Works that's funny.
Welcome. What can I get for you?
Do they do the wood we need? Speaking of funny. No.
Thank you very much.
There's a gun, a set of dual handguns in this game
What can I get for you?
that are little gloved fingers. And I really want to get some. It's probably worth getting the B grade. I don't know. No, that B is just board, isn't it? So yeah, it's probably worth getting the B grade one. But yeah, I had the
What can I get for you?
I think PSP2, I had the cat gloves that made like the little meow every time you fight, every time you like punch with them. That was fun. So I wanted a pair of gauntlets with this because I know I like it. But yeah, I don't know how many Motash I have.
Thank you very much.
And I don't want to risk all of my hard work becoming a cupcake again. You couldn't even place it. It wasn't even a decoration. It was just like junk item. When out of all the fantasy styles I've played, I'd say the one that I like the most. If you want a cupcake, exactly. But if I were to tell you, go make me a cupcake, right? And you would gather eggs, flour, like you gather the necessary ingredients to make a cake batter. And then if you came back with a pair of knuckle dusters, I would be A, confused, and B, impressed. Like functioning knuckle dusters from a cake. Like Aunt Bessie's gonna fuck you up. She got knuckle dusters for days. It looks like we pinpointed the location of the kidnapped Blue unit. And Professor Taragi too. Unfortunately, they seem to be held at separate locations. Maya is currently tracking down Professor Taragi. Mr. Weber. Otacon. You're Ethan. You're Ethan, Mr. Weber. Otacon. Fine. Yes, Raiden. No, it's Snake. Mr. Weber, will you retrieve the new unit for us? Of course. Well then, report to Guardian headquarters as soon as possible. Thank you. Best voice acting. Be careful. I'm going to shove a lot of wood inside you. Oh no. Alright, yeah, so out of the Phantasy Star games that I have played, I think my favorite is probably gonna be online, and that's just because I managed to get my friends to play it, and that was that was a fun time. Oh, hello! Thank you for the follow.
Scallywag, purple hair 69.
Hey.
Join the crew.
Yeah, no, took me back a bit, didn't it? So I like convinced a lot of them to play it, and so like 2 Blue Burst was a fun one. I always play as casts in the new ones, although PSP 2, I think I was a human. There you go. See what we can synthesize. If we can synthesize anything. Oh. No. We can synthesize a repeater, but I have a feeling that last time I tried, it became a grease gun, which we already have. Do we have a wood conversion? We have enough. Oh, we have enough Parum ash to make part ebon, but that's not really what we need. Yeah, exactly. It was funny. Like, we were all stomping around, like because they all chose casts as well, like male casts. So that was fun. But in terms of like most nostalgic one, it's definitely Phantasy Star Portable, because it's just the one I played first. I remember the first time I actually played it, it was a demo. I downloaded the demo from the internet. It wasn't even from like the Japanese PlayStation store. It was just like I had the demo from a website that had the e-boot, I think it's the e-boot, yeah. And yeah, I just downloaded it and played it, and I loved it, even though it was like entirely in Japanese, and I was like, I can't understand what's happening all the time, and like I had to look up a guide and stuff like that. And then yeah, when I got older, I was like, oh, I could actually just find that game online and just buy it. Or I think my parents bought me the first one. Anyway, I bought the second one, definitely. Because I think I was working in a game store at the time, and I just bought it. It came in, and I was like, done. Same with Universe, actually. The PS2 version came in, and I was like, it's 20 quid, but I'm going to buy it. The last one I did. Right, where was I? Claws. Daggers. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I know. I was really excited because it had the infrastructure multiplayer mode, which was like, oh, I get to play. Because I played online's like private hack, and I was like, oh, it's great, but I really wanted to play like a newer one with some of the creature comforts of Portable and I guess Universe by extension, and like couldn't. Because yeah, I think it needed a little wing pass. I think that was one of the things that stopped me, and the fact that I didn't have the game until like the PSP online servers shut down, really. Or it was shortly after I got it, which sucked. But yeah, PSP. Oh, and I had a PSP Street, which doesn't have the Wi-Fi at all. I used to have the original one, but then I lost it somehow. I don't know where it went. Like my parents moved house and they couldn't find it in my old stuff, so I guess it's just gone. But I think it ended up in the hands of some industrious little tyke. I'm sure someone has it, and I hope they have fun with it. Brain, what are we thinking, Brain? We're thinking upgrade GRM stuff. That's what I'm thinking, and to do that we need grinders, which are not sold there. Okay. But yeah, and then like Online 2 was announced in like, when was that? Like 2012? Or earlier? Like, I can't remember when it was announced, but I was like, oh yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. We have a big new one, because that was one of the things that my friends didn't like. It was like, oh, it's so weird and like blocky and I was like, oh, but there's a new one. There's a new one, and it's slightly faster gameplay. But I'd like to hate the PSP Street. Yeah, I'm of the opinion that like, if something is too light, I will forget I have it in my hands. I should probably see what GRM stuff I've got. And so like, I like devices that I own to be overweight, and if they're not overweight, then it's just bad. And like, I think the 3000 was actually plastic for the most part. But yeah, the 2000 and the original were chunkier, in terms of like actually being made of solid stuff. And I had the very original one, which was great. Yeah, the Wi-Fi, I don't really get why they did that. I guess it's for power consumption, because the Street was designed for like people on the bus who like had long commutes right at the start of everybody having a smartphone and being able to play Candy Crush, so why not? Oh, the disc eject in a original PSP, bellissimo, chef's kiss. I used to look inside that and be like, wow, I hold this in the palm of my hand, this little tiny PlayStation. Yeah, I guess it's the antenna and stuff, isn't it? Yeah, the chips on the board and things like that. But gosh dang it, I quite liked it. We could do with upgrading the blaster, and I didn't realize that our main pistol was Yome. I forgot about that to upgrade it. Bugger that! I'm not doing that.
Welcome.
I'm just gonna buy some C grinders.
How may I assist you?
Three of those. Let's go with one of those, because they're expensive as shit.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I have a lot of fun times with the PSP Online, because it was the first service, like online service, that I actually used for a console, I think. Oh no, I did use some of the Nintendo DS's online stuff, but that was very locked down, whereas the PSP, I remember Siphon Filter. There was obviously the option to be in little lobbies, and so like we were in a lobby, and I can't remember what it was. I think we were talking about like cool usernames to have that like have a little sort of funny underlying thing to them. And that's actually how I got my original Steam username, before I changed it to Glad You're Dead, and now I'm Glad You're Dead. Wherever idiots are available, I'm there. That's Glad You're Dead. You know, for the life of me, I don't really understand what they were thinking at the end of the PSP's lifetime, because it was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna get another PSP, but there's gonna be no UMD slot, so you have to just play your online games, and it's gonna be the last PSP we make. Yeah, no, sorry, there's a little bit of a delay, so I'm just like, you know, getting back to these. I am trying to pay attention to the chat and figure out what I'm doing with my life. But yeah, what? Oh no, this isn't it. This is thingy. This is Tenora Works, isn't it? You need to go per room for Chiron. Not Tenora Works. Flipping Kubata Custom. There you go. Yeah, no. So the DS. I used to play. There was one game that had like full sort of friend coded online play, and that was Final Fantasy. I think it was. Is it Echo of Time? See, Echo of Time and Ring of Fates. I think it was Echo of Time. Where you could just get people in, and they would be able to talk to you through like emojis and stuff like that, or like PSP one, DS, like Final Fantasy ones, which are kind of cool. This guy was weird at the time, but nowadays it's shown no one uses UMDs anymore. I used to use them. That's actually how I got my Phantasy Star Portable 2 ISO, as I obtained it by ripping it using a PSP. It is my original Phantasy Star Portable ISO. No one else can ever claim ownership of, apart from literally everyone in the world. But like, it's mine. It's sentimental to me. And that will stay on a hard drive forever, so that the UMD doesn't have to decide when I stop playing it. And my save files on there too. It's a pretty neat thing you can do with the custom firmware, and you can do that on PSP Streets. So if you have UMD still, you can do it. But yeah, I think you could even do homebrew on the go now. Quote me on that. I do believe it's so. What am I actually doing? Geeking out is what I'm doing. What I should be doing. That remains to be seen. You know what? No. We're going to Peru. Going to Peru. Can't be asked. Can't be asked to putter about with weak-ass weapons. Going to Peru. Upgrading the stuff. No, I had a lot of fun with my DS. My DS was like my childhood, like handheld. And then when I got a little older, I had the PSP. But that was because I really wanted it. Because it had homebrew capabilities. I used to use the like website homebrew stuff.
Can I help you?
Because I was too young and stupid to understand how it would work otherwise. Like the homebrew and stuff like that. I didn't really want to download it onto my computer because I had a computer at that age. That's
Please come again.
why I ended up working in IT. Because I'm some kind of cyber child. Oh, is the club open? Is the club open yet? I wonder if the club ever opens. Because I'm thinking that... I don't know this. I was thinking that that is probably the equivalent of like the little wing cafe. It's cool. It's kind of like, this is kind of like archaeology, isn't it? Like sifting through an old game. The ruins of what would have been. And what still is, kind of. Okay. We want to go to the GRM shop. Yeah, no, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so like Siphon Filter was really my exposure to talking to people online. Like outside of like Club Penguin and things like that. Because I didn't play RuneScape. I couldn't get into it, really. And when I did play it, I played it with friends. But no one I knew, like, had a PSP. Or if they did, they didn't have, like, the knowledge to be able to, like, or the computer, more accurately, to, like, get games on it that were, like, downloaded.
Welcome. Can I help you?
And so, yeah, I used to play Siphon Filter with randoms on the internet, and I would be bad at it.
You want something?
Nothing changes. Okay. Right. I thought Planet's the beer. Put that on that. Thank you. Jets off home. Flies away. But I think what I'm going to do is I will do a whole bunch of Phantasy Star Clementine, like the Clementine mod, after I've done this, but not like directly after, because God, I need to not video game for a bit. We're doing 28 hours of this. The game itself actually takes 27 hours according to Google. So if you take about 5 hours off, we've got maybe 4 hours of gameplay left. Which is insane considering there's a whole multiplayer element to this too, that we're just not really getting. So, pretty nutty the amount of stuff that's in this. Face the right way, otherwise you won't go in the right direction. Sun Tzu said that. He didn't say that at all. That was a lie. A lie to keep you entertained. And now I will finally go home. I assume what we have to do is, because this happened last time when I was like wandering around the place, lost. And what you're meant to do is you're meant to go to Pete and talk to him about the Indrum Collective. There we go. It appears certain that the Entrum Collective has a role in the scientists' kidnappings. The activation of the confinement system got rid of all those creatures, thankfully. And those Entrum Collective guys haven't been back either. Do you think it's because they kidnapped Dr. Taragi? Well, maybe. I just feel like there's something else we're missing. It's not like I miss Magashi or anything. Every time... He's just a PTSD robot. He just gives Ethan PTSD every time he sees him. It's nuts. He hasn't appeared much as well. It's just kind of creepy when they get all this quiet all of a sudden. There is one confinement system on each planet for a total of 3. The locations of the confinement systems on New Days and Motube are still unknown. The President seems to feel these 3 systems hold the key. Hey, I mean, like, I do VODs as well. I think what I'm going to do in between this and the next time I do the big stream is I will make a Discord. I'm going to make a Discord, and I will ping you, Purple Hair, with the details of said Discord when I'm going to do Clementine, or when I've decided I'm going to do Clementine, which is probably going to be a weekend. I'm on British time, so we'll figure out when everybody is available, and then yeah, play some Phantasy Star Universe, and that'd be fun. That'd be just bada peachy. I'll just go up here and talk to somebody. How do I start the distress call? There we go. I also have Phantasy Star Online 2, but I don't know if I'd ever be able to stream that with the current PC, because it's too new, unfortunately. That's why I do all the retro streams, so that my frames stay kind of stable. What was your mission about yesterday? They were making me keep quiet about it. Sorry about that. Oh, I see. Does it have something to do with that huge relics site that appeared on Paru? I'm at 100 servers limit. I'll figure out a server or 2 to leave. No. That's cool. That's cool. If you're at the limit, you're at the limit. There's no pressure. You want to do what you want to do, you do it. Huh? I wonder. Could it be? Jeez, that's not fair. Oh well. Dr. Tom Rain and Lou are meeting in the meeting room. They're doing meetings in the meeting room. What? No, never. Huh, Lewis? But that's... Huh? Oh, well, thank you. Early days still, though, so...
Lou! You're okay!
We shall see. But thank you.
I'm
Very
so
nice.
I
glad!
am serial number Lou256. You are searching for serial number Lou178. Lou178 is still missing.
What?
Good to see you
Embarrassing.
again, Mr. Weber.
Doctor, what's going on here?
I can't blame you for being
How-
surprised. Lou's
how-
body frame was mass-produced, and I happen to have one of the same model.
I'm
How
not
many...
permitted to answer that question.
Oh, I apologize.
So that explains it. I thought for a minute there that we'd found her.
They can actually
Ethan is
exchange
so
information
dense.
with each other in real time through a neural transmitter. However, it appears that the Lou we lost in Parum has been disconnected from...
Yeah, so
You think the collective's behind this?
Yes,
for-
most likely.
Phantasy Star Online 2,
For
the original
proof
Phantasy
of
Star
our
Online
action
2,
connected.
how it works is you install and play New Genesis, and then when you complete the tutorial of New Genesis, you get the option to go back in time and play the online 2 content. New Genesis, it really isn't Phantasy Star. Like, it is just new. It's just not the same game. Is it fun? Yeah, I had fun with it. Is it Phantasy Star? No. I would actually put it closer to Warframe. At least for the actual gameplay, not the the combat and stuff like that. Not the like crafting and all that kind of stuff. That's still Phantasy Star, but well, there's little bits of crafting as well, of the other kind. But you don't have the long wait times for crafting like you do in Warframe. But I happen to quite like Warframe, so that's right. An intermittent distress signal is being broadcast from the kidnapped Lu unit. Located in the central region of the East Kugu Desert. It is believed that the unit was crashed. Error. Shutting down. It is believed that the unit was on an airship that crashed. Due to recent sporadic fighting between the Angel Collective and rogues. Underground, in the East Kugu Desert, quicksand deposits are common. And this is believed to be the cause for the intermittent transmissions. I received the Lu unit signals, so I will be accompanying you when we attempt to recover the Lu unit. I'm not sure actually, because I didn't really get into it, because the problem is that you don't really need to have done any of the Phantasy Star online content. Like, it's not important for you to do, it doesn't get you anything, and like the main aspects of the game seem to be in New Genesis. But there's a big open world in New Genesis, and in Online 2 it's literally just one station, nowhere else. And you just do missions out of there. So, like, I think they still do the alerts and things like that. You still get the like emergency alerts and stuff, but you don't get as many players, to be honest, because people don't know to do it. People don't know to do it. It's like a menu. It's like a guy you talk to. It kind of like gives it to you halfway through the tutorial as well. So you're like juggling all of the systems of normal Phantasy Star and this weird like Warframe-esque combat. And yeah. There will be 2 others accompanying us on this mission. They will rendezvous with us at the Dagora City branch. So prepare for departure at once. So then, is there another Lu unit waiting at Dagora City? Yes, there is. Weird. Did this guy just assume that she's everywhere all at once? Like, what was Ethan thinking before that conversation just then? That she was like some kind of time wizard or something? She casts time stop every time, like, you see her? Or every time we don't see her? Localized entirely on Ethan. Oh, we're going the wrong way. We need to go to MoTube. Okay, do we go straight to the Guardians branch? Oh, and the other weird thing about New Genesis that I don't quite understand, but it's kind of cool anyway, is they have the alerts, right? They have like the, you know, emergency, and then like, you know, there's an event and you go and do it, like a world event. But they also have concerts that happen very frequently. There you are. Yo. I don't hear his voice. I don't know how that's meant to sound. So, 2 partners meant the 2 of you, huh? Oh yeah, and sorry about before. Yeah, no problem. Because it always sounds like Vol, and that's not what I want to sound like. When everyone is done getting ready, we'll head to the East Gugu Desert by G-Flyer. The mission for Lu is now available from the Dagora City Flyer base. Participation of Leo, Tonio, and Lu is required for this mission. I've got some stuff I still need to get. The deserts on Motu are pretty harsh. Stock up accordingly. Yeah, I will. Well then. When you're done getting ready, we'll rendezvous at the flyer base. Go on. Go on, get out of here. Scram. What are you waiting for? I disappeared immediately after the cutscene. I'm already there. I'm in the base. Okay. We should probably stock up on Monomate, Daimate, and phone chargers if we can. Cause that would be useful. So it says. Shows it's done. Yeah, boys. Where were we? Green. There we go.
Welcome.
Welcome.
How may I help you?
Thank you. Hey, awesome. Okay, I will make sure to do a Discord at some point after the stream, and there'll be bots, and everybody will be happy. And yeah, there will be. This is the founding of an empire. I mean, it's either that or it's going to be another Discord server that I end up like running into the ground, like creating, and then like, you know, it sits with dust on it. But either way, well, I have had one before, but I just don't know. But wait, they're censoring the word but. Really? Why are they censoring the word but? Are you sure? Or is it in like certain streams you can't say the word but? Because that would make sense. Wait, really? No. I am sorry. I will slap auto mod. Hold on. It's alright, I believe you. I believe you. Let me see about auto mod settings. It's even got less filtering on, and no filtering on swear words. How is butt censored on less filtering? Okay, no filtering. Type butt in the chat. Can I get a butt in the chat? Can I get butt in the chat? Because I say ass all the time. So if you guys can't say ass, how are we gonna continue? The butt! We did it. Yeah, apparently that's... So that was on less filtering, which is like the lowest bit before filtering. So I don't know what the higher levels of filtering are. They're just like, you said eyeball, ew, filtered. Like immediately just, no, not allowed. Spear. I don't actually have a spear. That would be useful. I should have put that in Pete. Oh well. So yeah, I think we have what we need. We need party members. Antonio, Lou, and let's see, Leoghini. No. I don't want it to be censored. That's the thing. Like it was censored against my will because butt should be something you can say. It is just a piece of anatomy. And the fact that you're not allowed to put that, and that means that if I want to turn it down, I have to let other people say the words like cunnilingus in the chat. That's just dumb. That's so dumb. Like, oh, what? So, not your fault. Not your fault. No big.
What are you talking about?
No big.
I don't see anything.
We freed the word butt today. From tyranny, we rise.
It's one of the Andrew Collective's battleships. What's the land deal?
What's it doing here?
How should I know?
Pew pew. Is everyone alright? Yeah, for the most part. There are no problems here. Ugh, that Taylor. Next time we meet, I'm gonna put him in his place. But we've still got a ways to go before we reach the touchdown point. Can we walk it from here? Wait a sec. I know this place like my own backyard. In this desert, there are these two-legged native creatures called lungas. They might not look it, but they're pretty friendly. Let's catch a few and fly them to our destination. Catch them? Oh no, it's another the floater situation. Yeah, get a load of this. He's sure into these lungas. Galunga. 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 Scary noises. Spooky noises. Spookdooply noises. That's a lunga! Everybody grab one! Everybody grab the lunga now. Bro, that looks like an ostrich had sex with a fish. What the heck?
Come back here.
Bruh.
Not too coordinated, eh, Ethan?
Hey, how did you...
Just catch it, will ya? Let's go!
Hey,
How do you get on back? They've got some upper body strength. Hello again. How are you? Hey, well. I feel well. Longer explanation. I'm alright. It's going okay. I don't need an explanation. This is a big birdie thing. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Right, the lunga. Clear the desert. What? Oh. Yeah, you were here yesterday, right? It's nice to see you. Hope you're doing splendidly. We've been live now for 28 hours. And I don't know if this was a mistake or not. Oh, that's the wrong way, okay. I certainly will, at some point. Why did he go? Why did he go? There we go. Off he goes. Yep. $28. I know, right? I'm gonna be done in 27. But I'm not very good at the video games. So that's why. Wait. Do I have to... there we go. 2 minutes, it'll be 29. Almost 30. It's good, isn't it? Ah, come on. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, yep. Yep. Beat up my legally distinct chocobo. How dare you? How very dare you? I unequipped everything. This is a bad idea. I am not prepared. Alright. Cool, we're going with it. Where is another one of them birds? Do I have to go back? I have to go all the way back. Nah. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I guess I can do that, I suppose. Oh, come on. Where is he? Where's my little emu? Where's the good time boy? Where is he? Wandering in a desert searching for flipping emus. Is he just dead? Is that it? Did we fail the mission? He's just dead forever. We failed. Mission failed. Mission failed. Sad. What even is this place? Can we clear it with just an attack? No, we have to. Where is that little thing? Where's that little guy? Where is he? Where's the little mate? Where's the little two-legged fish dinosaur? There he is. I found him. Two-legged fish dinosaur. Whee. I have you now, fish dinosaur. He's got the goldfish tail. Straight up a goldfish tail. This is what your goldfish turns into if you feed him chicken nuggets. It's true. You should try it. It works. Don't. You might injure a fish. And injury is not a fish. It's a man. Put the. Har har hee hee, I tell a funny joke. Get chicken crushed by a large rock. Come on. Can I pick up the stuff? I can't. I have to get off to pick up the stuff. I was gonna think I can't kill him. That would suck. If I could accidentally get off and be like, swing, and then have to walk all the way back. He's got 6, 5, 4 free. No, no, you bastard. All right. Didn't realize. Oh, that's alright. There's another one in the cave over there. sneak up on it and whisper sweet nothings in its ear. Come with me if you don't want to turn into dinner. Whee! This is definitely taking the piss out of the chocobos. Just the music alone. Now, if we were riding a bird that didn't look like this, that's a land bird, I would still say it's the chocobo sequence. What do you want me to do? There we go. I wasn't probably centered. Nope. Dare touch my chicken bird. Chicken bird. Birds are chickens. Not all chickens are birds. Wait, no, wait. Not all birds are chickens. There you go. That's what I meant to say. Welcome to the unraveling psyche of a British man. Have you met my friend Jeff? He is part goldfish. An all man. Wait, what? Rock. Rock. Men in Cape Town be like, haha, what a big front door you've got there. The natural enemy of the long neck space turkey. Trees. Oh, there we go. Bye bye, Ligma, or whatever your name was. Ow. 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 Being on fire is no fun. Unless you're doing that that thing, you know, the gel, where they put it on people for, like, you know, film effects. That would be fun. I think being on fire in that scenario would be. Where's the space chicken? I require a space chicken. You imagine. If you will. Just imagine. You're in medieval times. Not the place. That would be extra weird for what I'm about to say, but you're in the era, the medieval era, and you are shot with an arrow. You fall off your horse. You're lying on the ground, bleeding out. Screaming, a horse, my kingdom for a horse. Probably more pain than that. But yeah, you're like, you know, blood spurting out your chest. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. And lo and behold, 'tis not a horse that arrives, but instead an emu. Are you saved? Is that you done? Is that like, well, hey, thumbs up? Or is that no, I die now. I die now. I refuse to be saved by an emu. Where is the space emu? That's not Space Emu. That's Rock. That's Big Front Door for Caveman. Where's the chicken? Do I really have to go all the way back to get chicken? Chicken. I can't see one. I'm going round and round in circles, going crazy and lost in the desert. Right. Pull out the map. Stare at the map. Miss the chicken as I walk past it. But then you guys will tell me, so it's fine. Right? I can trust the chat. You tell me if there's like a Steven Spielberg extra from Star Wars. You tell me, right? There's a George Lucas special on the edge of my my vision. Never mind. I've found him. The ET phone KFC. I've done it. It genuinely, what it looks like is it looks like Ethan is not in fact riding that, but he is in a costume, and those legs are wait. Those legs are like the fake legs. He's in a Ligma costume. I don't know. I can't remember what these are called. Ligua. Legwump. Lumpy. I forgot what he called them. Right? Because like, look at that. It definitely looks that way. I mean, it might just be the outfit that I've got on, but it definitely looks like that. Nope. I'm not fighting you today. Oh, okay, I guess I'm fighting you today. It's like, I'm not fighting you because I have an upgraded pistol. It's called a sniper rifle. Ow, he hit me with a rock and I leveled up. Did you imagine? Getting stoned and suddenly get hit with one big rock. But the XP pushes you over the threshold, and now you're back to full health. You thought stoning me would kill me. Now I'm revived. Okay, so I am going to rank this slightly higher than the floater section, just because there are no mines. And that's the only reason. Because the floater section was funny, you had Bruce. He was like, yeah, you've got to float us. Yeah, you'll float us. And the fact that they actually spelled it with a D. It's not a floater. It's a floater. I don't know if that's a language thing or if they're actually called that in the lore or something. Where am I meant to be directing the ire of this chicken? That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. I have great and furious anger to be supplied to one tree of specific origin. Or not? Maybe I have to kill those guys, and then something will happen. Maybe it's that tree. Probably not. Rub type against type, eh? Choose the right colours. Alright, what did that do? Did that do nothing? I did nothing. The side view is even better. Oh, the side view. Look at that. Just so we can cross it off the list. There it is. The natural enemy of this particular space chicken. We've done it. Trial cleared! Oh, it was a tough one. Everyone, wait, please. She's just jetpacking along. What's wrong? I've locked on to this rescue signal from the missing Lu unit. According to the map data, rather than continuing through the desert, it would be faster to cut through this cave. Then we can't take the Ligmas in here. Then we'll have to travel by foot. Let's let them go. Bye, Sugmas. Bye, fucking. All bobbing their heads. 6 feet tall space chicken.
That was okay. Try harder.
Sorry, what? You want me to try harder or what? What aspect of that got me a C rank? I rode those weird little bird things. What aspect? When? I demand to see the manager. I'm channeling the essence of Karen, the divine maiden. I actually, that is something I might do. Is if I post this on my Instagram, I might actually make a meme where it's the Karen. Oh, sorry. It's the Karen meme. You know, the one that has the lady called Karen. Not from the game, but like, I demand to speak to your manager, lady. I really just want to put the maiden's headpiece on her. Alright, come on. I'll beat so many of these guys up in the PSP one. Ah! And I will some more. At another point in time. Not now. This is the wrong weapon. It's the wrong weapon. You've all been screaming at me that it's the wrong weapon. And I can't hear you, because that's not how Twitch works. Oh man, I really need to get the upgraded weapons. Okay, just a couple of A rank things, anything at all. Again. Bugger all! Time to play Blade. Ah! That's the one thing I miss about PSP 2 is being able to actually block rather than it being like a random chance is quite annoying. And being able to dodge. In fact, those two things kind of makes it Dark Souls, actually. Like even before Dark Souls existed. Maybe that's it. Maybe FromSoft were like playing PSP 2 and they were like, this is pretty good gameplay. Better put this in there. No, it's not. I don't think that's the case. It might be. There we go. I like how the AI is always like, pick one guy, and they don't pick any guy and just stand there. Like, thanks AI. You really helped. I'm glad you're going to get replaced by a generative AI. Otherwise you'd be useless. Hey, save point? Wait. You've been here before. Oh, I've been a big stupid. I do that quite a lot. That's a personal thing. That's a me in a maze thing. Which makes me perfect for showing off gameplay. Because I can make everyone at home really annoyed. And then they'll spam the chat. You idiot! You're going the wrong way! And then I'll reply, thank you. Ding. Alright. Where are we going? Ah, towards these guys. What y'all grunting at? Don't you grunt at me, boy. I'll be grunting at you. No, don't like. No. Catharsis. Done. Finished. Damato. Oh no. Come on. Get out of the room. Tonio. Give yourself some room to fight the damn thing. Go in there and beat it up. Yeah, silly boy. that's not a boy but is a man, but in a boy's body. Until you go goblin mode, and then the boy's body turns into a furry's body. Question everything. Bam. Bam. Bah. I have to say, that's one of the things that, like, I kind of wish was more common in Fantasy Star games. I know it's possible in PSO2 New Genesis. There's just transmogging things. Because, like, I like the stats of this weapon, but I'd rather have the Motube version of it. The I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one-sided greatsword. That's cool. I like that more so than anything. There we go. I found it in the end. That's me. I always found a way. I always found a way. There we go. Gonna be live for 30 hours. 30. Can you believe it? I can't. It's supposed to be both the most stupid and excellent adventure I've ever been on. Well, at least from the comfort of my own, like, chair. Boards. Get the guns out for the boards. Oh. She like laser beamed it to death. Good. Yeah, didn't need the gun anyway. Down that way. Ease. This way. This way is the way. Swing. 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 See, being prepared this time makes this a whole lot easier. Maybe slightly less interesting to watch, but I think that making up for time because of it is going to be far more beneficial to my long-term health. So I will forfeit one for the other, I think. Oh yeah, we haven't tried that, have we? Because we haven't even linked the foot on that. Excuse me, guys. You just fight that guy. There we go. Ooh. I like the design. cool. It's cool, a little saber. Where is he? Is he? He's way too high, isn't he? Like, he can't hit me. Get down. Get down. Where are you going? I'll go through the ceiling. Did you have anything? No. Big disappointment. Green. Oh, you gotta love the sound in this game. The music, just unmatched. I think this theme is actually in the portable ones as well. I remember listening to this with my headphones, and not like just this, playing Phantasy Star Portable with headphones in on a PSP, but somehow we get over there. And it's probably not... Oh wait, do we get around that way? Yeah. Grass. When I was at this, I think the first time you go to Motu yesterday, I was really tired, and I, honest to God, couldn't tell whether the little bits of laughter that are in the music, whether they were in my head or not. We have to beat it today, because if we don't beat it today, then we won't beat it, because I have work tomorrow. So it has to be before a reasonable time today. And then if we have time, I might stream something else as well. Because I'm not going to do any of the side stuff. Although I will keep the save, so maybe we can do the extra stuff at some other point. But I found a particularly funny one to do. Bruh! Bruh, stop glitching out the map, bruh! What you... What was that? They didn't properly test that, I don't think. They really do glitch out. There's not enough like overhead clearance. Okay. Bro's just chilling out in the back rooms before he decides to spawn and wreck my day by flying into the ceiling and shooting lightning bolts at me. I'm starting to think I should just take it out off the hotbar for this bit. Bag's exposed. You're on fire, mate. I think there's more pressing issues in your life. Why are you so far away? You fool. I have a sniper. Did you think you could hide? Oh, off he goes again. Oh. There he is. I'm just gonna get him. Oh, I can't. Okay, I should probably charge that up. Oh, whoa. I'm sorry, I do not speak that language. Oh, basically, from that time till now, we have gotten to where we needed to go on the Ligmas and said goodbye to them. Ooh. Blades, don't mind if I do. Put that there. Yeah, that's basically it. We haven't really gotten that far into the main dungeon itself. But yeah, that's where he is at. Whatever you did while you were AFK was fruitful, was good, was a happy time. Speaking of which, I actually need to eat. Huh? There's someone in the shadows. Oh, it's the Three Stooges. Oh, man. These guys.
Not you guys again.
The Four Brothers at your service. Stupid punks! You almost killed us! That's how I'm gonna finish the job!
When your younger brother says he's gonna go goblin mode.
It's not our fault. It's the Engine Collective. Go after them.
Good. If it technically counts as a happy time, that's a happy time.
Lena! Yeah, and that last battle we were in, that ship that Lena was in got shot down. So we came out here to find it because we're so nice.
So nice.
Uh-huh.
What were you doing just sitting around? Lena needs us.
Wait, Tonio. We have a mission to complete.
Louise was seeing if she was in the door. She could have been in the door.
I can't believe that guy.
Be alert, everyone. Something is rapidly approaching.
What?
Ah, 3 people who actually know what they're doing. Where you going? Where you going? I think the other one that's on my mind to make is the fluorescent bulbs, because I think those will be whatever the pink is. I never understood, what is the pink element? Is the pink element light, or is it like holy? I always thought it was like radiant or something like that. Like D&D, like radiant. Or is it like spirit? But then what's the purple? It's like darkness, isn't it? Or like negativity. Oh yeah, that's it. It's negativity and positivity, isn't it? Life and death. Yes, but their goal is different than ours. Once they find a loot unit, they'll dispose of it to remove any evidence. In any case, if they're searching too, we gotta hurry. I can contact Tonio later. Let's hurry. It's a little bit further to the origin of the loot unit's distress signal. Beep boop, beep beep boop. Savitagam. Gam saving time. Gamma saved. No. I've built enough. It's time to get bound. Ow, ow. Where are you? Boom. Oh, hello. Oh, you're different. Ducka ducka. I'm gonna ducka you. Nope. I want to use the pew pew guns. Huh. Alright, where are we going now? Is it that way or this way? This way or that way? Or that way or this way? Or that way or no, it's this way. That way? This way. Well, there's a recharge Rubik's Cube, so all weapons recharged. A glorious sight. Full photon everywhere. So much photon. Alright. Do we have a technique for this? Let me... We do. Ah, you know. Gabby. Mr. King. Mr. Leader. Unit. Gabby. It's one of the things I like about this game. And like all the Final Fantasies, the Fantasy Stars that I like it, is that there are a couple of like photon arts that are generally useful outside of the damage they do, because of things like launching enemies. And like having long strings of attacks that can't be sort of interrupted. Oh wow. Hello, 4 viewers. Oh gosh. I didn't realize you guys were there. Too busy getting pounded into the ground by a large rock beast. But hello. Come on, come on. Don't be shy. I missed. I missed and someone is dead. But it's fine because they'll come back. Wow. Dude just straight up jumped on him. Yeah, I think the stream manager should be slightly more accurate. Because the stream manager one updates like consistently, but I don't know if it's entirely accurate. I did see 2 of you talking earlier on, and there was only like apparently 1 person in like viewing. But hey, that's what Twitch tells me. Oh no! 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 Oh. Run almost over. Let's switch to this. Ding ding ding. Level 40. Big 4-0. Got 4s on the brain. Yeah, I don't know what like constitutes as a viewer, considering like most of the time I am watching in some form, but you would hope that it would be like, oh, well, that's coming from the stream's location, so presumably that's not a viewer. But who knows? But I can tell you, I'm not watching it 4 times. Oh, come on. Take your medicine. I don't mean medicine, I mean swords. No. Get out of it. The CC effects in this game are worse, the worst enemies. Because they will just stun you repeatedly into them. They'll be like, frozen, stunned, frozen, stunned. Great if you're playing, like, you know, the actual multiplayer, where you can, like, work with your team to do that. Bad when the enemy AI does it to you inadvertently, because they're free frost dudes lined up. They just perma-freeze you. It's no fun. The AI in this, I swear, is worse than the portable ones. So you'll notice they're like standing around a lot, whereas in the portable ones, I remember like, and I have played them recently, the AI is more active. They actually do stuff a lot more than in this, and they're more reliable healers as well. Leogini, I mean, Leogini's in both, and Leogini's like the same in both. He doesn't change much. He doesn't change like job or technique or anything like that. He is just hit stuff guy. But Maya, night and day. Lou, night and day. Because it's just like, I don't know, they're just better in PSP. Okay, I don't think this is where we're meant to be. I think this is a boss arena, and I'm gonna go back for the room. Yeah, okay. Nope, this is where we've been. Danger, abort, abort, wait. Oh no. No, this isn't where we've been. No, we have been here, because there's Marcella on the ground. Oh, I don't know. I guess it's just more of this place. Yeah. Okay. It's big and it's vast, but it's also kind of empty. And more importantly, there are no gates. And the key doesn't appear here, so key is not for this area. It's weird. When I went for a break last night, oh there it is. When I went for a break last night, for some reason, I ended up with 6 people watching me. I wasn't even here. There was no sound. It was just my be right back. I don't. Sometimes Twitch works in mysterious ways. Well, we've journeyed far. We have to fight the Unomega with no, you know, the big demon guy with the wings and he throws rocks at you. We had to fight that guy with no healing. That was interesting. We also had to do the same thing because I forgot to pack any actual healing items with the seed robots. And the last time we found the rogues. Get him! Get him! Ow. Alright, get up, get up. Oh. Oh, he's dead. Not Leo Gini, I mean the big dude. Cool. Yeah, we did that. We had to go through much of chapter 7 without healing items, which is a bitch. And we had to fight Onamiga again, don't we? We had to fight him twice. And that was nuts. And we beat the weird communion mech on like the second attempt. It's pretty good. There's a lot of people there for that. We've come far. And we've still got far to go because we've got like another 3 chapters to do. But it's only 12. So we've got time.
Over
Some.
there.
Huh?
Not a lot, but some.
There she is.
Well. Imagine you dig up your own dead
Now we must
body.
get back to the colony.
I thought she's so calm about it. She's just like, yeah.
Leo, can you read me? I found Lena.
Oh my God, Tonio.
Lou as well. We'll rendezvous at the crash site.
Sure, but we can't save Lena by ourselves. We need help.
Understood. We're on our way.
Not allowed. We must leave before we are discovered.
We need a little more time. There are still survivors out there.
Our mission was only to retrieve this body.
Listen, our friend's out there and he needs our help. Forget your regulations just once.
Chance of survival is less than 12%.
Always with the numbers.
Look. There in the sky.
That's a big seed. You're gonna call upon that
This is what happens when you don't
cast
listen to my
super
warnings.
weapon? No?
Just give it a rest.
Now. How about this? Can we at least take the time to gather Antonio? Getting out of here alive is going to take all the help we can get. And you gotta admit, there's a lot more strength in numbers.
It will take a little longer, but there is logic in that analysis.
Yeah. Fight logic with logic, eh? She's not the only one who can count.
I don't think that puts a lot of faith in Ethan that I don't think is warranted. Considering we just figured out that there are multiple of her. Standing in the healing for a bit. Lovely. Oh, the 4 up there, you mean the, yes. That is the viewers, sorry. Yeah, the one that has the little Twitch logo in yellow, that's the current viewers stream. Because I put this all on YouTube. So you can see how many people were actually here, watching along with. If you were here, you can see that number and go, oh, it's me. Probably a different accent and intonation, because you probably don't sound like me making a funny voice. But if you do, then great. Oh no. Quickly. Destroy the rocks. I hate these things. They're really annoying. They really do require you to have, like, a claw. Not a claw, a dagger. And even then, because basically what you do, the trick is, if you want to get some tricks with Eli, which, I mean, it's a 27-hour game. We're at 29 hours and streaming. Don't worry about it. But if I'm going to say it again, if you do want to play this game and you do have difficulty with those explodey dudes, the trick is get a dagger and get that photon art, because and level it up, like really level it up, because when it hits, it will launch them into the air and then launch them away from you, so that when they explode, they're already too far away for you to be hit. And it stops them from getting to you. Did it. Got him. Oh. Come on. I don't know, it's possible for them to reference specific enemies. That's interesting. I thought it was always just this one, you know? I thought they were always indirect with their callouts. No, that was literally, they were calling out that particular enemy. Interesting. Take the data key and we put it in the data terminal, and the data gate goes data away. Oh. What's that? That was me sneezing, sorry, Leo. It's the Three Stooges in...
Alright, we'll do this together.
Yeah.
I specialize in information exchange. I'm not suited for manual labor.
What's your problem?
I'm not suited for manual labor. Just deny it. That's a tip. If you're ever like told you should be helping someone,
Everyone,
just be like, nah.
I've located Lena.
Huh?
I've located Lena. She's crushed. She's been crushed.
Lena! Lena, you okay?
Antonio.
I'm so relieved. Oh, man.
You came all this way to get me? Thank you.
You bet.
Glad that worked out.
Yeah.
It is against regulations for Guardians to aid known pirates.
Can you quit it with the regulations? Her life is precious, whether she's a rogue or not.
It must be difficult coping with a biological body.
Thank you all for saving me. Let me introduce you to the Landial crew.
What? No!
Why?
He's there, right?
Who, Tyler? You're jealous.
But
Oh, come on. We could use some more help after all. We've lost our shuttle.
I cannot
wow,
believe we are
those
willingly
subtitles were just wrong.
accompanying pirates.
Good thing I don't have to read them.
Believe it or not. But we're still going.
Hmm?
It's the Ball Brothers. What are they doing over there?
How did they...
All right, I almost forgot.
Well then, I guess we should save him.
Probably more trouble than it's worth.
I just like how there's 2 boss fights with them in this, and both of them, they're just bad. Everyone, I have some unfortunate news. The recovered Lu unit's memory is unstable. It won't make it back to the colony in this condition. Perfect. Can they fix it on the land deal? Your memory? I just checked. Nothing here looks broken. It isn't for me. It is for a cast of the same model type as me. We came here to recover that cast. If it's just a cast that needs fixing, we can probably... Well, come on. Hold on. I'll bet the Endurum Collective is in pursuit. With our numbers, we should be able to handle anything, right? But the problem is time. Lou doesn't have it. Can't afford to waste time here. I'll take the Vols and head after them. Ethan, you, Tonio, Lena, and Lou keep going. Got it. Alright guys, let's be good decoys. Yeah! Hey! Decoys? What? Hey! Quit your yammering, I'll knock you out again. Oh jeez! Alright, we're going. Oh, scram! Ethan, we should split the party into 4 people, because that is the limit of the system. 4 people per party. Don't you concur? Yes. I concur. Save the game before I die and have to reset 2 hours of progress again. Whoa. Whoa, hey. Whoa. Whoa, hey. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. If we go through here, we should reach Landil soon. Lou, how much longer until you the recovered you? Lou, how much longer until the recovered you? Lou, how much longer until your memory's fucked? Ordinarily, I would say at least a few hours. However, inside this cave, the satellite connection isn't very strong. It will put a larger burden than usual on the backup system. For that reason, I suggest we get through this cave before sunrise, or else we risk damaging the data permanently. Before sunrise, it's going to be close. But there's no way to reach Landio other than going through here. Oh wait, is this going to justify a time limit? Oh goodness. Don't worry about the probability. You're connected to the Lou units, right? Tell everyone to call out to the covered Lou unit. Tell her she'll be alright. Tell her to hang in there. What is the purpose of doing something so unscientific? If you don't believe in your own strength, you can't change anything. That's good. That's a good point. That's a good point. Everybody, you gotta believe. You gotta believe. Do something out of your comfort zone. You can do it. I believe in you. Anyway. Your deductions are very illogical. I do not understand. Hey, we don't have time for this. Hurry up. Alright, we're coming. Here we go. Welcome to SmackDown. We don't kinds of freaks around these parts. Scram! That's a lie. Around these parts, we exclusively got the freaks. They are all welcome. Huh. I even going the wrong way, and I've just managed to uncase my PC with my foot. Oops. Fidgeting to the next level. It's just a reflex. I can't help it. Just fucking disassemble my PC while I'm using it with my foot. Just rip out everything. Start again. Probably what needs to be happening. If I were to put it into an analogy, it sort of goes across from like, you know, having a pet or something like that. It would probably be the equivalent of telling your significant other and or child that the pet is going to the vet when in fact you ran them over with your car. And just buy another one and then put it in, you know, the cage and hope that they don't notice. That's what needs to happen to my computer. It needs to go away one day and like come back a completely different computer, but the same like case, I guess. I like the case. The case I feel good. It's everything inside the case that's old and lame. Well, and the front panel I could do some USB 3 platter, but that's besides the point. Oh, you're kidding me. Damn it. That's given we didn't save too long ago. I hate those things. Anything that has a long spray attack, anything that has that, the computer part again. Basically my computer is old. Oh, right. No, you're right. Yeah, no, my computer is old. Like, I wouldn't say it's really old, but it's old. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, Lou's memory is dying, and we need to take, not that Lou, but the other Lou that she took and put in her nano transformer. Because that's what you can do, and yeah. Message delay seems to be bigger now. Yeah, it's just something that happens. Can't really, like, I don't have like full control over the network here, so it's sort of whatever the delay is what the delay is, I'm afraid. But I promise, at some point, there will be an opportunity to interact with me in a multiplayer game, and I will definitely try to make sure that that is a little faster, because I have servers and things for that. Where? The network on my gaming PC is not under my control. Yeah, no, so my PC is just old. That's basically the gist of it. My gaming PC is, I think, from like 2016, and the parts were not brand new then. So it's a little old, and like I think I've got like 6 gig of RAM or something. Maybe a bit more than that. Maybe like 12, but still, it's not a lot. The other thing to try is just give a refresh. Sometimes refreshing the page can like resync things. It might mean you miss out on some of the stuff I said, but like there's a bonus. Like, and there's like 30 hours of this. Like most of the things I'm gonna say throughout it are not gonna be worth listening to. But there are gonna be little tidbits and little bits of rage that you may find funny. I'll continue talking, because that's what I do. I yammer and I yammer and I stammer and I stammer. Fear me and my banana-colored gun. I'm here to dole out the banana-flavored pain. I've decided. Oh, can't use it because type's not good enough. Not good enough for type testing. Yeah, it sometimes, like, because of buffering and things like that, it will, the time delay between the two will get longer and longer. Ooh. Weird bit of lag there. Yeah, there's latency all over the shop in this setup, which is not great, but nah. It's not really something I can fix right now. I don't have the money. I can't tell whether it's my eyes have become a bit crushed and I'm actually enjoying how this looks, or my previous criticisms about how like choppy the graphics look at times have just fixed themselves. I can tell the emulator's having some problems. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, there are games that look better too, like Devil May Cry 3 emulated looks fine. Like, it doesn't look as good as the PC version, but I don't have the PC version to hand, which sucks. So I had a Devil May Cry 3 special edition on sold out software. If that was something that was around for you where you are situated in the world, but it's just like an old computer game reseller. I remember I used to have so many games from sold out software because my old PC was also very old, which makes you naturally good at fixing computers. There you go. I can safely report but it does work on Windows 7. So if you have a compatibility mode for Windows 7 on the version of Windows you're trying to run it on, or on Windows 7, can't remember if it's a specific like service pack or not, but yeah, it works fine. Keyboard controls and all. That's actually how I first played Devil May Cry 3, was keyboard controls. I know, I cringe when I hear that too. It's very weird. Like J, K, and L are your like face buttons. Weirdest way to play Devil May Cry. And kind of annoying, to be honest. It's not a fighting game, so you don't get like weird like half circle back things. Oh yeah, true. Although to be fair, if you've played it on PSP, like sure, you can play it on anything. Or played it on the like DS, the one without the extra analog stick. Nutty. I tell you, so there's one thing that I've played on something that you're not gonna believe I've played it on, and that's the only Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh no, that's a lie. I do actually have Modern Warfare 2, I think. But the only other one I have that's a Modern Warfare game in that series is on the DS. I have Modern Warfare for the Nintendo DS, and it is honestly the worst shooter I have played in terms of controls. Yeah. It is interesting, to say the least. You look using the touch pad, and you fire using the shoulder buttons, which is just bad. You would want to, because you think that's funny. That would be funny to. No, it would not. It would not be funny. It would just be infuriating. And like to throw the grenade, you have to press the grenade and like chuck it, like pull it out of its little slot. Not fun. Ooh. Hello. Oh. Again, there's 4 people again. Well, these 3 people that keep popping in and out. Where are we? Yeah, no, I mean, I'm hard pressed to say which Nintendo DS port that I've actually personally played is the worst. But it's definitely a toss-up between Call of Duty Modern Warfare and what's the Sims Pets, I think, or Apartment Pets. And the worst shooter that I've ever played, full stop, hands down, is Take Down Red Saber. Because you could literally get shot through a wall, and there's a bomb defusal mission in that game. I think you can still buy it on Steam. There's a bomb defusal mission in that game, and when I played it, the bombs could spawn outside of the map in a skybox, where you can't defuse them. Yeah. I'd say the only thing that like comes close to getting an FPS right on a DS. Yeah, I actually had the Sims Castaway on DS, and it plays. I think it plays differently to all the other Sims, if I remember right. Well, I played Medal of Honor on the PSP, and that was actually pretty good for a shooter. That's what I was about to say. Like the shooters on PSP are okay. But the ones that come to mind are Coded Arms, Retribution, and
Your abilities are acceptable.
Medal of Honor. And out of them, I think the one that I liked the most, gameplay-wise, was Medal of Honor, I think. But Coded Arms is fun too. If you haven't played Coded Arms and you like PSP software, play Coded Arms. Because that is fun. Well, it's fun if you have a PSP and you have nothing else to play. I mean, obviously, these days, you could play any number of Switch shooter or Vita shooter, or literally anything else. You literally play like Black on your phone using an extra controller if you really wanted to.
They said the repairs are almost finished.
Are we close to the city?
That's never good PlayStation game. I don't actually have Black though, that's the problem. I need to find a copy of Black.
Don't you think it's time you and
Nova? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Or seen that, actually.
None of your business.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll have to give it a look
But I'd say
and see if I can find it at a local second-hand store.
Enjoy yourself.
Hey, wait! Come on, guys!
Hey, wait!
Hey, Ethan. Been working hard?
Yeah.
Hardly working. Full name is Nova Near Orbit Vanguard Alliance. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll look at it. I'll have a look.
Looks like
Maybe we'll play it on stream if we look at it enough.
Oh man, they're back.
The Endrim Collective?
If you aim with the
Yeah,
PS buttons on the right or something like that, it was super weird at
Well,
first.
you've got our
Okay,
support.
yeah, that makes some sense though. I can't remember how you did it in Siphon Filter. I think it might have been the shoulder buttons, and then you shot with one of the face buttons. I think Coded Arms was the same. Or it might have been with the... Yeah, I can't remember actually. But yeah, no. That was another multiplayer thing, actually. Speaking of multiplayer games. Oh no, story. Magashi. PTSD robot. Wait. This is exactly the same kind of rig as Lord Dogi. Smacking one. Literally, I think one of the best games on the PSP is Phantasy Star. Hands down. Like, there's so much of my life that I've put into that game. Sat there for hours on end playing it. It's honestly surprising it's taken me this long to actually do a full playthrough of Universe. And a random spur of the moment to do it over 30 hours on a live stream is just nuts. But you know, sometimes mental illness comes in multiple forms, and sometimes it's not always apparent on the surface. But anyone you meet, perhaps on the bus stop, on a train, could be thinking of doing a full playthrough on Twitch. Oh no. Oh yeah, one of the best. I wouldn't say the absolute best. It's my personal favorite, but it's probably not the best. I'm just weird. I have weird opinions. Because I also like the Wipeout games on it. And for some reason, everyone goes on about the GTAs on it, and I have Liberty City Stories, and I don't really like it. It's just the controls. I think the controls really annoy me more than anything else. Because yeah, they can be annoying on those, but like, there's an undubbed version of Crisis Core. Oh man, that would be cool. Oh my god, that's quicksand. I just realized that's quicksand that I was right next to. Yeah, same. It never worked. Like, how are you meant to shoot someone with the PSP controller? And the other thing was that like I was watching someone's retrospective because I was like, oh, I wonder like if they had the same problem as I did, and it's the exact same problem. For some reason, every cutscene in the game, they don't make your player character invincible while the cutscene is going on, or while the cutscene is ending. And so before you're given control of the character, you're immediately just like shot by a dude that you had no chance of seeing because you didn't have control of the character. Well, it'll be a black screen and you can hear yourself dying, but you can't do anything about it because you can't see who's shooting you. Nuts. Best game was on PSP are either undubbed or in English patched. That's true. I liked is it Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate? They have a good patch for that. Portable Third, that's the one. Yeah, Portable Third has a really good patch. Can't remember what I'm up to on that. I've been playing that a bit. Or I was playing that a bit. Sidetracked by life, you know how it is. Ow! Why for do you shoot me? Please no. Ow. Ow. Nagashi, why can't we be friends? Oh right, because you're a PTSD robot. Only dispenses PTSD. Unsuspecting children. Well, did your mech just shit? How's that work? You just decide to drop the genitalia? I mean, props to you, but man, it's a weird choice. Alright, sure, I'm glad I blocked that without seeing it. Wow, I wasted my only shot. Oh wait. The boss machine. Do you reckon he found that mech in a catalogue and was like, ah yes, the perfect boss battle? The whole of the Faroum military budget was spent on this boss battle. Yeah, well, you can't actually get to do any damage unless you would be screwed if you didn't have any like aerial attack capabilities. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Like, I adore the Wipeout games. I absolutely love them. I don't think there's a racing game that I would rather play. If someone put a gun to my head and was like, do a flawless lap of a racing game, I would pick Wipeout. No question. I don't think I played Ridge Racer. Not on the PSP.
I will enjoy watching you die.
Played Burnout. Dominator, I think. Oof. Magashi! This time, we're gonna give the PTSD to you. See how you like it. Oh. Bro, straight up exploded. So when the network or the password breach, how rude! How rude! Leveled up anyway, don't care. Yeah, no, sorry. The like Sony password breach thing happened, and we all got like free games. Getting Wipeout HD? No, not the HD collection. It's Wipeout Pure. No, not Pure. That's the one on PSP. Wipeout Fury.
Lu 178. We must
The PS3 one, anyway.
My ICE will not hold out much longer. Understood.
Yeah, it used to be like my little meditative game. I used to play Wipeout and go on the zone, and on the PS3 you could set your own music. So I used to just sit there and be listening to like Muse and going around tracks in the Zen mode, getting faster and faster and faster.
I can't
It was
believe
awesome.
it. Your friend just died and you don't feel a thing.
Lena, you're talking to a bunch of circuits, remember? Let's go.
And then the Omega Collection, get that on PS4 and the VR.
I can't do this, can you?
Very nice, very cool.
No way.
So that Lou's dead. And she cried. Proof.
Tears? Impossible. Useless emotion should not be active.
False. All of your emotions are there for a reason.
Rest in peace, Lou.
Do not ever try to suppress them. I don't know if I like this more, but this like jazzy version is great. We're in a home stretch. We've got 2 more chapters. Well, 3 more if you count 10. So 3. So what? We're saying, I think by 4, I'll be done. It's another 3 hours. God, this is going to be difficult to edit. I might just cut them into the individual chapters. Because it has its own credits. I don't even need to edit anything. It's just here, you know? And I talk over it like a dingus. Skippy. The music's gone.
To find the last remaining part of the confinement system on New Days, the President suggests the use of divination. Ethan goes to New Days to beseech Karen, the new maiden, for help. Will the communion of Goral allow the Divine Maiden to help? Next time on Phantasy Star Universe, Rite of Divination.